Let's see if my channel's got same like as yours. I wonder how many those people watching were subscribers. Well, at least we got two new subscribers. Dang, they just got a notification. Oh, you don't want people watching you. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, let me see which microphone it is. So this one? Or is it this one? Both are working.
Okay.
We got one viewer, one. Who said hi? You? Let me change the show filter. Mm-mm-mm.
I miss going to farm, Bobby.
Yeah, what you mean?
Afternoon.
What's it for? Um,
I think we're
because
chicken or beef now.
in 1 week we. Oh no, actually, when was the last time we went there? I,
Welcome. Yes.
yeah, I already grabbed the last of it. We didn't leave anything.
Listen. Yes.
Mm.
Hello.
Hello. Mm, how do you say your name?
Hello. I'm from Philippines. He's from Mexico.
I am from Mexico.
I'm Filipino.
Mexicano.
He's Mexican.
What?
What? Kiss?
Hello.
Kiss?
Thank you so much for joining us. We're having cake with coffee.
Black.
We're still kind of celebrating our wedding because we're eating cake.
Please like and subscribe.
The last of the cake.
Like this.
Like this. We really care so much. Um, who's that? Carla.
How old are you guys? Can you guess it?
Maybe after last night, that question. I don't know if we should ask it or not.
Yes.
Yeah,
I am his wife.
my wife.
No more kiss.
Oh my.
We're gonna get banned here.
Yeah. Yes, we're married.
Yeah. We just got married.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Mm. What?
13. I'm 13 now.
Is it? And I'm not 30.
No.
No. She is.
Maybe he's like, she said, yeah, you look like my dad.
No, you're dead.
No. I have a father. He's really my husband.
No.
what was that is personal question. Like
Mm, yeah, Filipinos always look younger than their ages.
mhm.
The I don't know if it's the food, the climate.
I
We are so. Okay, no, thank you so much. Uh,
thank you.
why are we sitting on the floor? Because we don't have chairs here,
And then
and we're
my
eating
little girl
cake.
was crying.
That's her little brother. What's wrong with him?
Mhm.
Mm,
Anyway, he's a
so,
spoiled one.
uh-huh.
He's spoiled.
He makes drama about everything.
Mhm.
And, so who knows why he's crying right now?
Yes, we're sitting on the floor because we don't have chairs here.
Hmm. And I like
And
sitting on the floor.
and later on, it's gonna be look like a beetle. Keep moving.
No, I am sitting on a pillow actually. So right now I'm comfortable. What's that?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 days ago we got married. Finally, after a long process, a civil wedding.
By eating cake.
What was
Not
that?
just eating cake, but getting drunk. But not me, huh?
Not
My
you?
husband,
A
my
little bit.
my cousins, all my relatives, they were so drunk. They were dancing.
Yeah,
And oh,
uh,
like and subscribe. We're gonna watch
yeah.
the video that we're gonna upload. How they
We're gonna
dance.
we're gonna log the videos later.
So crazy.
What's that?
Who proposed first?
Propose first. Me. I proposed long time ago. It took me how long to get here?
2 years and
2 years.
yeah, 2 years.
2 years. It was a long time.
Long wait.
But a lot of couples take longer than us.
Yeah,
Some guys do it fast. Some guys, because it's not easy to make the plan and to
especially for my husband.
yeah. What is that?
What's so bad, bro? Let her propose first. Why? Why me?
I think uh, nowadays it's I don't know, every couple is different. It seems some women do it to men like and sometimes men do it, but usually like traditionally it should be the man.
Dear
You're
boy,
poor.
how can you do this?
How can I did it? How you do? Why not?
What does it mean by propose?
Propose like to marry me, like when I ask you to marry me.
Mm,
So
of course, I marry him because I love him.
yeah.
And oh my god,
So it's it's a how can you say it? It's up to every couples who can
mm,
propose. Mm, but you know, for us, it was a little bit difficult for the paperwork, right? But we're glad we finally did it. Uh, we got a gamer, new gamer. What kind of games are you into, new gamer?
do you play Mobile Legend?
Mobile Legend. Do you think it's a popular game around the world, just here in the Philippines?
Of course, not just
Well,
in
I heard
Philippines.
of it in the US, but
Mm.
uh, how old is that game?
Arranged marriage? See?
Well, ours it was an arranged marriage.
Oh, maybe because of his religion, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Um, well, she's here from the Philippines. I'm from Mexico, and my grandpa and my grandmother, it was an arranged marriage. Their parents arranged for them to get married, and actually they were pretty young, both of them. My grandma was, I believe, 16, 17.
Mhm.
My grandfather, they was 15 years old when they got married, and they stayed together the whole lives. And I guess back then the wisdom was that parents knew better. So what is it? No, because of my secrets.
Your secrets.
I believe. Well, that's personal things about secrets. If you, but still, arranged marriages. Do they still happen here?
I don't know. I
I
didn't know about that.
mm, well, everything's changing so fast everywhere. But I have heard of arranged marriages here, but it's not. It's same thing as Mexico. It disappeared many years ago. It's no longer like that. I guess in the Middle East, they still it's more traditional over there to do arranged marriages. Maybe if you're married,
Mm-mm.
you have lots of. Well, that's when you get married. I guess you have to, yeah, know everything about the other person, right? And if you and it's mostly about getting to know each other. And we had 2 years, and I mean, she will ask me everything, and I ask her everything about her life and her family. She knows everything about my family, and that's the question as you're proposing as well. Do you want to marry me? And the other person says yes, it's because that person knows what she's or her or him is who they're getting married to. But in arranged marriages, I think you gotta only trust the wisdom of your parents and the other person's parents uh, to know if you guys are gonna be happy or not. But see, that's the
Or in arranged marriage, I can show my male ego.
well. Let's talk about that. I don't know if you want to. I don't know the new gamers is still around.
Mhm.
Well, see, it's one of the biggest reasons I get more respect. Uh, well, I grew up in the West where equality is becoming more of a topic right now, with women demanding equality, and that is part of the marriage too. Like and uh, it's up to every man. Like when you look for a woman, what kind of woman
Oh,
do you want? Do you want somebody who will
he's
listen
asking
just to
Bobby if which game is this?
that's Mobile
Mobile
Legends?
Legend.
We saw somebody who's new gamer.
Oh, he's Indian.
Bro, I'm Indian. Okay. And but do they? I really don't know much about Indian culture. I know that there's still some uh, uh, arranged marriages over there, right? And because I know that that part of the, my remember I told you when I was here, I was in Japan. I met this Indian guy. Remember I was outside talking to him, and I showed him, like, oh, my new friend. And we're talking about because he knew some Mexican guys, and he was telling me from work. He was I forgot, like something with computers, and he was really good. Actually, he was on his way to a job application in Japan, and he was telling me about some similar things about culture in India and Mexico. Um, and he mentioned that he was gonna get married a few months later. That's why he was doubtful to uh to accept the job, because he didn't know if he was gonna be able to stay there in Japan or have to go back to India to marry his uh, I don't know what you guys call it, the girlfriend. Um, but he said that his family were ready for that, and there were preparations already for that. And so I do believe, I cannot use his sample as general law, but those arranged marriages still happen in your country, right? And but like where I'm from, Mexico, in America, that was something from the past, and it didn't happen so often. Like, it was here and there, and nowadays it's pretty rare, I guess. I cannot say it's not happening, but that's happening. But it's more rare now. Those arranged marriages. And for the topic that you raise about uh, male ego, it's something uh, individual. Like, if like, as a man, if you want something as a partner like that, that's just gonna let you uh, be who you want. Um, I skip in between the it's um it's just personal. Everybody's gonna choose who they prefer. So, if an arranged marriage, a woman who's gonna let you be and give you 100% respect, um, it's like I said, it's individual. But personally, for me, I like and prefer, uh, and that's what when we got married, our vows, and then the things we said when we got married. I took it personally and seriously, because it's something that it's it's just not just about me, it's about her. Like, with the promises that we made, that we need to keep them, and it's to look after each other, and be equal. And so it's something that, for me, it's something that I'll be happy with. That I don't want to be more than her. I don't need her to be more than me. Sometimes I don't know the whole thing, especially right now that I'm here. I trust her judgment when it comes to decisions here, because we are in her country. And so I respect what she says, and take it into account, and then I'll give you my opinion on it, and we'll decide together. That's how we try to work. Um, so you know, it's part of the culture that sometimes those differences um, it's kind of rare to see them, or because I know like when because I was born in Mexico, but I was brought to the U.S. When I was 14, 15 years old, and um, the American culture, you can say, is very open-minded. And then when other cultures go to America, they feel the culture shock of they see many things because it happened even to us. Like my dad, he went to before he brought us to the U.S. He was already in the U.S. He didn't like the way the U.S. the American way used to be or it is right now. And he saw it and he says, "Oh no, you guys are not going to the U.S." But sadly, we it happened that we needed to be with him in the U.S. and that's why we went to the U.S. with him. And once we got there, we just grew up and we were raised there. And but uh, we did. We even though we grew up in the U.S., our culture and mostly our uh, the 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 teachings of our parents was heavier than the culture of the American culture because we follow our beliefs and the things that our parents taught us, and it happens a lot, with a lot of families that they move to America and they still keep in touch with those beliefs and teachings. So it's not something that it gets lost or just because I'm moving to the US I'm gonna become an American. No, you don't. You're still from where you are. Um, this is any question. Oh, no, it's just the same. Like, where's the coffee? Hey, did you leave me some? Uh, so, how do you say your name? Uh, Ashik? Is that how you say it? Are you married? Or are you planning to get married? Why is it not cold? Baba, why is the cake not cold? Hmm, what time is it? Oh, I can remember this. 8:03. Is that just my mom probably watching us now? Well, I hope we got a new subscriber. Well, we're gonna end the live now. Oh, look, that's really got one person in it. I don't know, maybe my mom. I'm just gonna call my mom because she doesn't know how to type. She doesn't understand all in English. So, if anybody, para esos que hablan español, también se habla español. We also speak Bisaya. Hmm. Pueden hablarme en español, en inglés o bisaya. Aquí todos se entienden o se trata de entender. We got 0 years now. Because it's on my face. Alright, let's end this live for today. We'll be back tomorrow.